Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Honda Accord that generation from year 2008 to year 2012. If you guys have one of those, you need to find where the alternator fuse is located. You may have up to two fuses, one big, one small fuse. Stay with us, we'll explain where they're located, where you can buy cheap fuses and relays that way you don't waste your money, and why it's important to test fuses and relays. All that will be covered in this video today for your convenience. Make sure to stay until the end. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us, guys. If you have that Honda Accord, that generation from year 2008 to 12, we'll be making video for every fuse, every relay. Why we do that, guys? To save you time and money. Because in the manual, it's not clear what the fuses are for. On those little bitty labels, you have abbreviations that you have no idea what it means. And let's say you're down the road, you need a fuel pump fuse, or you need to find a cigarette lighter fuse because you cannot charge your phone and your navigation doesn't work. Stay with us, guys, and we're going to share videos on that channel for every single fuse and relay. Another thing, every single car, guys, that we get at our garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart. We show you how to fix pretty much anything. The mechanical videos will be on our main YouTube channels right there, guys. Altogether, we have about 1.2 million subscribers. We have helped over 1 million people save thousands of dollars. And let me show you something else, guys. If you need to buy relays, fuses at a really good price, guys, we'll put the link in the description of the video below where you can get them from. That way you don't waste time and money, guys, because some of those could be really expensive. You have those special fuses that are specific Honda fuses that could be really expensive, hard to find, and we'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can find the fuses, relays. That way you don't waste your money. So the alternator fuse, where it is, guys, located now. Let's explain that on the 2010 Honda Accord. Fun fact, you have 3 different fuse boxes, but we'll need to work in 2 of them. And the first fuse box is located on the driver's side under the dash. If you come and look upside down above the pedals, guys, you're going to see a fuse box layout that will look just like this one right here. Before we continue now, let's explain why it's always, guys, a good idea to test fuses and relays. That way you don't waste your time and money. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in, and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below specifically to that video. Please check it out. Here we'll need to check one fuse, then we'll need to go to a different fuse box. The fuse that you need to check, as you can see by the fuses, you have numbers, right? So the fuse that you need to check is fuse number 7 right here. Check that fuse, guys. Okay, alternator fuse will need to be checked. Now there is one more under the hood, okay, in the engine bay. Right here is the main fuse box, engine fuse box. Open that cover, you'll see that fuse box here. Bad news, guys, here you have 3 special fuses that are known as multi-block fuses. They consist, guys, of multiple fuses. What they look like, let us show you quick. That's the fuse right here. Okay, on top, that's what it looks on the side. So if one of them burns, we have to replace the whole fuse block. Good news, we'll put the link in the description of the video below where you can get them at a good price. Here, the fuse that you need to check, okay, for the alternator, guys. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, maybe right there. If you look at that fuse right here, guys, that has 2 sections right there. You will need to check fuse number 1.1. So it's that 120 amp fuse in our case. It could be a 100 amp fuse, depending on the model options and all that stuff, but that's the fuse here. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.